Yesterday, I posted a video about most of my accomplishments as a human person here in this earth that we have been put on. And it was nice. I just wanted to feel good about certain things that I have accomplished. But then I kept thinking about those things after I went to bed and all that stuff. And I came to a realization at some point. I was talking to my husband about how when I was young, nobody ever pressured me. My parents never pressured me to get a job or anything like that. It was all stuff that came from inside me, like I should go get a job, have my own money and stuff like that. So it was all by choice. But at some point in my life, specifically when I moved to the States to be on my own, and I was on my own. I didn't move to the States to be on my own, but at some point I was on my own. My main thing I had to do was to have a job to provide for my son because I was a single mom, right? And I ended up getting this very good job. There was opportunity to promotions, which I did. I got my own store. I was very happy about that. I got an award and everything. And I don't know if I'm still am, but I was considered for the longest time one of the best people in this company. But lately, I have been feeling a certain way about this job. The job hasn't changed. I know I have changed. The job has not changed. So it's not the job's fault. I have changed. And the main thing I was thinking yesterday is that for the longest time, the main reason I had to work was to make sure that my son, my child, was provided for. I had a life to take care of. My baby, But that baby is not a baby anymore. That baby is now 21 years old and out of the house. And technically, I don't really have to provide for him anymore. I mean, I have to provide for myself and I have to contribute in my household, because I like to have things like internet and food and TV. I like certain comforts. But technically, I don't really have to provide for my son anymore. I don't have this weight of responsibility on me. And I don't think I actually realized that in my head. I think I realized it in my heart. And I think maybe that's why I haven't been feeling so happy at my job. But I didn't know that that's the reason. I feel like I ended up having a job that even though I do well, it's not what I want to do, it was never something that I wanted to do. It was something I had to do in order to be alive, in order to provide for my child, in order for him to have all the things that I didn't get to. And now that that's not the reason, I think part of why I have been in my heart not as happy is because I'm doing things that I really don't care. I really don't want to be doing those things. These are not mine. Doing those things at my job. So I don't know if I should find another job or what. I think I have to do something because I'm not happy and I don't think the people around me are happy, specifically at work. And it's because I don't love what I do anymore. I don't even know if I ever did love what I did because it was all out of necessity. So I don't even know what to do anymore. I just think it's funny that it was last night that I kind of put my life kind of like in order and realized that the only reason I worked there is because I needed to provide for my child. But now I don't have a child. I don't. So let's see what happens.